This is a small specific visual perspective that was issues and opportunities. Each voice is one time it's if you let it go, it's no power then what's that? You know, this video, like the one before it's lots of kids. You go there,
Welcome to Seymour High School and tonight's matchup between your Seymour Lady Eagles and the visiting Pigeon Forge Lady Tigers. I'm Jason Davis. With me here tonight, I have Peyton Lee, former Eagle basketball great, and also we've got Ty Buffington, who is a broadcasting student here at Seymour High School.
What's up, Eagle Nation?
So we got about a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. Visiting today, the Pigeon Forge Lady Tigers, 9-9 overall, 3-2 in District 2 AA, versus the Seymour Lady Eagles, 12-7 overall, 2-4 in District 3 AAA. The two teams tonight, Peyton, have one common opponent so far in the season, and that's Greenback. Probably not going to be able to tell a whole lot about the teams based on that game. So as we go to the national anthem and player introductions, we'll send it over to Charlie Householder.
As a rule, beyond to join me on the sides to support me on the service children's life. Silence, please. With that, just extend it for us. Yeah, you're right. Well, this is something like this.
Alrighty.
Looks like we're going to have the standard starting lineup for the Seymour Lady Eagles tonight as they face off against county rival Pigeon Forge. Pigeon Forge will be starting 3. That's Kenzie Fleming. Number 4, Cambria Brown. Number 5, Mia Woodrick. 23, McKaylee Stallcup. And number 30, Kylie Norwood.
Jason, startling difference in height difference than watching that Northview game last night. Northview came out with we had 2 or 3 6-footers on the team. Doesn't look like we're going to have to, like we'll be able to do a lot more inside tonight than we did last.
Definitely looks like a better matchup for us from a size standpoint.
All righty. And off we go. Be number 23, Stallcup. Number 30, Norwood. And pass back to Fleming. Look for somebody to go. Fleming. McKenna Shaw provide pressure. Fleming lost the ball. And
Loose ball. It looks like they're going to call a jump ball there, Ty. Possession's going to go to Seymour as Pigeon Forge won the tip.
all right.
Going to see some pressure right here to start things off.
Smaller team, that's what you kind of expect from the Eagles.
Cruz. And Cruz gonna back out. Here's Kelly McCoy. McCoy back to Bailey Tidwell.
They're going to help Chloe McCoy can relive that first score she had last night.
Here we go, Kelly McCoy. Pass back to Brandon. Brandon with Sharp. Sharp to Cruz. Cruz to Tidwell. Bailey Tidwell to Kelly McCoy. That'll be Norwood providing pressure.
Lady Eagles showing a lot of patience here in the early going.
They're running their set and they're going to get through it. They haven't almost lost it there, but haven't really been pushed it much past the volleyball line, really even.
McKaylee
That ball in there.
Stallcup with a nice pass break up there, knocks it out of bounds, back to the Lady Eagles.
Honestly, they were playing not as rushed as they were in the Northview game.
Yeah,
Taking their time a little bit.
Stalker gets a hand on it again.
Bailey Tidwell inbounded for the Lady Eagles. She finds Sharp. Sharp kicks it back out to Chloe McCoy.
McCoy back to Tidwell. Tidwell trying to work it back around. Tidwell to Sharp. Sharp to McCoy. McCoy to Bailey Tidwell. Pass back to, that'll be McCoy. Now Branham. Can't get that one.
Big rebound.
Cruz. And one.
And Ty, you could see Coach Tuzzo there. A couple times they passed up on San Diego Recruiters right there at the top of the key, and he really wanted to get on there. She said, "I'll go get it anyway."
Yes, sir. And
She's gonna miss the free throw.
here we go. Norwood brings up for the Tigers. Lady Tigers. And that'll be Fleming. Pass back to Norwood. And
Stallcup for the jumper, no good.
Lady
Rebound.
Tigers tie it.
Nice rebound by Kylie Norwood there. She's a ball handler primarily, but made a nice play inside. So that name's familiar, Eagle fans. Her father, Bobby Norwood, was a soccer coach at Seymour, took the Lady Eagles to the state tournament.
How about that?
There's Norwood over to Stallcup. Stallcup,
There's
pass is going to be intercepted. Bailey Tidwell with the interception. Oh,
And that ball's going out of bounds.
yet again, Stallcup in there with the pass breakup. She's been active tonight, early going.
She's got 2 or 3 good tips in there just to kind of disrupt what the Eagles been wanting to do.
Tidwell passes back into McCoy. McCoy for
That's
three.
Got tipped. Looked like Cambria Brown got a hand in there. We get credit for a block on that shot.
We'll go over to the Tigers.
And that'll be Michaela Stallcup.
Stallcup, no good.
No good.
Rebound Tidwell, bringing it up court for the Lady Eagles.
And Tidwell got
Tidwell got the ball swiped away by Kylie Norwood out of bounds. It'll stay with Seymour.
Recurring theme of just a lot of contact letting it go. It seems to be the way that we're rolling in here in Seymour's home games.
Both of these defenses want to play a high pressure defense. We're probably going to see a lot of poked balls and deflected passes, things as we go through the night.
You get two undersized teams together like that, you'll see that, Jason. They got to create their own. Instead of having blocks, you got to create your own steals and pressure.
All right, here we go. And the Lady Tigers strike.
Nice pass there from Cambria Brown to find Norwood down low for the bucket. 4-2. Pigeon Forge leads in early going.
Long pass over to Joe McCoy. McCoy to Cruz. Cruz up. Got it. Put the biscuit in the basket. Kelly McCoy.
He's got some of the craziest finishes
Yeah,
there.
Cruz.
Peyton, I think tonight, steady dose of Santiago Cruz is probably a good move for the Lady Eagles.
Make up for the lack she had last night, almost sitting for fouls. She had some trouble inside with the height from North. So they're going to definitely get the ball to her. Ball, held ball, so it's going to go back to the Eagles.
So ball goes back to the Eagles. And 4-4 is your score. 4:10 remaining in the first quarter.
And
Chloe
McCoy.
Pull-up jumper, no good.
Almost.
Rebound out of there is number 3. That's Kinsey Fleming.
Fleming with a full head of steam.
Over to Norwood. Norwood finds Stalkup. Stalkup gets a screen. Open 3.
Up.
No good. Rebound, Cruz.
They're going to push.
Cruz. Bailey Tidwell brings it up for the Eagles. Got it.
Nice left.
Bailey Tidwell for
Nice
two.
left scoop from Bailey Tidwell. Good looking shot.
Man, a little out of control there and just had a great finish.
Alrighty. That'll be number 5, Mia Woodrick.
Woodrick looking, finds Stalkup out on the wing. Stalkup drives baseline. She's going to bring it back out. And they're
Starkup
gonna
lost the ball.
Going to get McCoy on a reach there.
Oh.
Good job sliding her feet the first time, cutting off the baseline.
Yeah.
She went right back. Just
A little overly aggressive there. Going for
she
the
had a
steal.
steal. Yeah.
I'm wondering if Mia Woodrick is a relative of Adam and Austin Woodrick, two really good basketball players in their own right for the Tigers. I believe the younger of whom, I'm not sure which was which, was an all-state performer for the Tigers.
No.
A little bit before your time.
Yep.
That's going to be Norwood. Bang! It's a deep 3. Real good.
Norwood hits from downtown.
Pigeon Forge moves back in front. 2:50 to go. First quarter. Chloe McCoy
7-6.
almost stolen by Stalkup. Now
McCoy for 3, no good.
Can't answer. If Pigeon Forge is going to keep putting that pressure on, they're going to have to figure out something about that cross-court pass. The Eagles are getting exactly what they want, just throwing it right over the shoulder there.
Yep.
And possession, Lady Tigers.
Kinsey Fleming bringing it up. There's
There
the
we
pass
go.
to Cambria Brown. Breaks the press.
Woodruff.
Fleming with the ball. Fleming drives, no good. She's going to get fouled. I believe they're going to get the call on 4. That's a foul on Callie Stinnett, her first.
All right. Fleming the line 4-2. Fleming can't get the first one.
Pigeon Forge playing without their head coach Paul Reagan, who's home ill tonight. In his place is, let's see, that would be Megan Rainey, a former Lady Tiger. Back in the day when I covered sports, I can't for the life of me remember what her last name was at that time, but familiar face for sure. I believe she was an all-county player back when I was picking those teams. Chloe McCoy.
There we go.
Now back with Stinnett. Stinnett over to McCoy again. Over to Bailey Tidwell. Tidwell finds Cruz. Cruz out to McCoy. Nice ball movement for the Lady Eagles.
Tidwell for 3.
Hey, Todd, what did she do?
Put the biscuit in the basket.
That's right.
Dives
She
for
did.
3.
It was a great call by you, Jason. That was great ball movement.
Great ball
Something we
movement.
didn't see a lot last night. There was a lot of one-on-one, getting to the rim, getting
Let's
more
go.
good shots, and that was a good
Norwood,
And
no good on the three. Rebound for Tidwell.
Bailey Tidwell going to bring it up.
Long pass. Callie Stinnett receives it. Gives it
Then
to
it
Cruz.
Cruz
Cruz,
to McCoy. McCoy for three. No good.
Nice rebound there for Cruz. Loses it off the foot of a top Lady Tiger.
And
Gets the foul. She's going to draw a foul on Tidwell. She'll go to the line for two. So far, Miss Norwood's been the scoring for Pigeon Forge. She's got 7 of their 8.
here we go.
No good on the
Can't get it. And Savannah Mama coming in.
Savannah Marma getting some early run here after little to no action last night. That nail biter.
Here we go. Long pass to Savannah Mama.
Yeah, Jason, you get games on back-to-back days like that.
Yep.
Coach Tufts went to his bench really early today, unlike he's done pretty much all season we've watched. But he's dipping in early just because they may be a little tired from last night's running down and forth.
No good on the three. And looked like Maddie Jarvis had good position on that. I thought it got poked away from her, but it's going to go to Pigeon Forge.
Here we go. Long under 47 seconds and counting.
Fleming bringing the ball up. Going to work the ball around to Stallcup. Stallcup drives into the lane. No good. Nice rebound,
Maddie
Maddie Jarvis.
Jarvis. Bailey Tidwell brings it up.
They got numbers.
Tidwell to Stinnett. No, back.
Tidwell.
Short.
No good.
No.
Short on the three. Pigeon Forge loses out of bounds. Fortunate break for the Lady Eagles there. It's going to stay with Seymour.
And it's one of those things, Coach, you see Coach trying to be strategic. He thought he's like, I'll get this last minute with my bench out. Then you get such a good opportunity right here for your offense. You go ahead and just get those subs right back in. Get a really good set. Get you a bucket in that quarter.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if they play for a last bucket. We've made that assumption too many times.
They're going to get a quick one here.
They're going to get a quick one. It's no good, and it's going to go the other way.
And that's to be out of bounds possession, Lady Tigers.
That's odd.
Awkward handoff from the official.
Stallcup and Fleming trying to break the Lady Eagle press. Not a really aggressive press.
Here we go. And here's the pass back to Stallcup.
Get a handoff on 30.
Back to Stallcup.
5 seconds to go. Stallcup goes lane.
Can't get to go. McCoy, long pass, short.
McCoy's fling, no good. It's 9-9 after one. Not the opening salvo we've seen from the Lady Eagles the last few games.
Well, it hasn't worked the last few games. So let's see if we can mix it up a little bit.
That's true. That's true. We'll give you a look here at the Lady Eagle cheer squad.
What's everybody's going to stand to? Go Big Blue.
All right, so 9-9. Anything stand out to you so far, Peyton? Anything you see that might be something to exploit?
Yeah, the Lady Eagles, like Ty was saying, a lot more patient than they were against Northview last night. A lot more setting up and that has a lot to do with them running a zone, but setting up their sets, getting run through them, taking their time, getting the ball inside, which they couldn't do a lot last night. Seems to be setting the pace instead of just living or dying by the three.
Looks like both teams have their starters out there, full strength to begin the second quarter.
And here we go. Fleming. Fleming go try and do something here.
Over to
Fleming.
Brown. Brown back to Fleming.
McKenna Shaw provide pressure.
Stallcup's in the corner. She's going to make a spin. Has
And
nowhere to go. They call it travel.
It's a tough call there for Stallcup. She was making a move. A lot of contact, but we've seen that all game so far.
All right. Chloe
So
McCoy.
McCoy, bring it up. She's going to go back over to 3. Tiana Branham now back to McCoy.
I'd be really surprised if they didn't start just feeding Santiago Cruz here.
Her post scoring ability.
Playing a little hot potato right there.
And her willingness to get the ball right
Yeah.
back out to shooters.
Yeah.
That's one thing as a guard. It's the hardest thing to put it in there, knowing that ball's probably going up. But with Santiago Cruz, you can really trust her to either make the right play and get it back out or get her get shot up.
McKenna
Sharp
Sharp's going to go for 3. No good.
Short.
Looks like both teams are a little off tonight.
Yeah.
It's maybe it's catching because we've seen a couple errant shots from both teams.
They finally had to go to school, Jason.
Yeah.
Wore out.
Worn out. Stall Cup gets it across the timeline.
Star Cup spin move. Here we
Pass to
go.
Woodrick. Woodrick over to Brown. Brown for
Round
3.
for 3, no good.
No good. It's going to be
That
out of
was
bounds.
going out
Should
of
be to
bounds.
Seymour. Yep. And it is.
Good pass from Woodrick there. She got that ball out there in a hurry.
Yep.
And got a little fixing of the shoe. Right there. Branham has back into McCoy. McCoy back to Branham. Gianna Branham to Bailey Tidwell. McCoy back to Tidwell. Back to McCoy to Cruz. Cruz up.
No good. Draws the foul. That's
Don't
going to
need
be
a lot of that.
See, are they going to get Woodrick with the foul?
I believe they're going to get her with a block.
Yes. She was on the ground, so I figured it was on her. Foul on Mia Woodrick. That's going to be Woodrick's second. She's going to check out, entering the game, number 10, Kinsey Parton. First free throw good for Santiago Cruz.
You could see Coach Tubbs go right to Tidwell and say, "Yes, that's the way to
That's what
do
we're
it.
looking
Yeah,
for. Yep.
get that ball in there, and then get wide and get open."
Lady Eagles back ahead 11-9 with 6:05 to go in the half.
Alrighty. There we go. That'll be 23. Star Cup. And nearly intercepted by Bailey Tidwell. Up and can't get that one.
Parton's first look wasn't exactly what she was looking for, I don't think. No good. Work it back around to Norwood. Norwood Star Cup for 3. No good.
Star Cup strides off.
Parton tracks down the rebound over to Kinsey Norwood. No good.
And Tidwell
Rebound for
just
Tidwell.
barely
She's going
got
to get
out.
the foul on Stallcup, who runs into her, knocks her out of bounds. That's her first foul. See if we'll work it in on this press.
Tiana Branham would pass in. Bailey Tidwell back to Branham. Branham long pass to Chloe McCoy. McCoy
the
brings
press.
up Tidwell for 3.
Nice.
Bang! Wow! Jackpot.
Get the ball around,
Yep.
worried about the press.
Yeah, it all goes back to that first possession. They got
Let's
a ball in
go.
and out. Ever since then, the offense looks so much more smooth. Tidwell just happens to be the recipient of both of those. And she
There
knocks
we
it in.
go.
Stallcup working it for the Lady Tigers. She drives. She's going to put it up.
Star
No
Cup,
good.
no good.
Parton gets the rebound, puts it up. She's fouled.
See if they get that on Sharp or Santiago Cruz here.
How was the first day back in class time?
It's good.
Good? Yeah.
Yes, sir. We had Coach Grove today.
Nice. Kinsey Parton's first free throw, no good off the back iron.
Kind of spooked me a little bit.
Yeah, don't pat Ty on the shoulder. He might karate chop you.
He's ready to go at all times.
Might be definitely.
Second free throw, good for Kinsey Parton. That cuts the lead to 14-10, Lady Eagles.
And here we go. Cruz almost lost it. Pass back to Bailey Tidwell. Tidwell trying to think of something. Pass back out to McKenna Sharp. Sharp to McCoy. McCoy back to Sharp. Back to Tidwell. Long pass to Sharp. Sharp jacks up at the lead.
Nice. You look like this ball movement right there. Lady Eagles just working it around patiently until they find the wide open shot.
Yeah, they got that ball in San Diego Cruz a couple of possessions ago, and Pigeon Forge kind of shrunk in and said, all right, we got to stop that. And they've run all their sets since then have been to get the ball on the outside.
Put the
Houston
biscuit
Hurts
in the
battle.
basket.
A lot.
A little bit late.
That's a stale biscuit time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kenzie Fleming with the ball up top for the Lady Tigers. Working on
And-
McKenna Sharp. She's into the lane, puts it up right hand, no good. Rebound Santiago Cruz. Now the Lady Eagles are running.
There you
And
go.
they've got Sharp open. She thinks about a three. No. Pass deflected.
Branham, no
No good. Nice rebound. McKenna Sharp battling down low with the bigs.
Sharp. Back out to Tidwell.
Risky
Tidwell,
pass.
Yeah.
I have no clue how she managed to get that off.
Back over.
Set it right back up.
Chloe McCoy. Back to Tidwell. And Cruz
Oh,
to
nice
Branham.
pass.
Branham
Just
up,
can't get
no
finished.
good.
Great pass from Santiago Cruz there. Just can't quite find the basket. I really like the patient offense the Lady Eagles are playing right now.
That
No run,
was
that's gonna be a-
Tidwell and Stall Cup on the ground.
going to be a reach on Norwood. That's going to be her first foul of the game. Lady Eagles will take it out. Tiana Branham.
Pigeon Forge and Powell always get me confused.
Well, Pigeon Forge is the one right in the middle of Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, like the Josie concept.
They do. They have a similar color scheme to Powell.
Yeah,
No good
my mom used to work at Powell.
Oh, yeah. I had a good friend that was a football coach there, and I know the current football coach pretty well, too. No good on the bucket from the three-point attempt, or excuse me, was that a three?
I think it was.
From Mackenzie Sharp. Pigeon Forge
Yeah.
works it over into the front court, but can't quite get a shot off. Stalkup. Oh, she had a nice pass. Wasn't expecting it. Cambria Brown was not expecting the pass, or it got tipped. It's going to stay there with Parton to inbound for Pigeon Forge.
Here we go. It's Norwood. Pass back to number 10. That was Parton.
Brown with the three, no good. Nice rebound from Bailey Tidwell. She clears it to McCoy. McCoy rushing it up court.
McCoy jacks up a three. No good.
Tiana Branham couldn't quite get that three to go down. She hasn't taken a whole lot of threes this year.
And here we go. It's up.
Nice runner there.
Fleming puts it in.
Nice runner from Kenzie Flemington.
The biscuit in the basket.
I'm looking at the roster.
Fleming, yeah.
Kensington Fleming, and I keep saying Kenzie Flemington. All right, nice rebound, McCoy.
Oh,
McCoy over to Tidwell, back to McCoy. Thought about a three. She'll pull it back in.
here we go. Let's
140 left in the half.
and
There we go.
Tidwell for three. No good.
McCoy with
Rebound by
offensive
McCoy.
rebound. Puts it back up. She's going to draw a foul. See, that foul's on 10. Parton. That's going to be Parton's first.
Parton caught that ball in the face on that
Yeah.
one. She never really reset for that possession.
Chloe McCoy to the line. Had a really nice night last night. The team just couldn't quite hold on to that lead against
Yeah, that's right.
Northview. McCoy no good on the first free throw. She'll line up the second here.
That
Hope for a better
was
result.
up and can't get that one.
No good. I think she missed that about the same place.
That was one of my friends, Mason, by the way.
The always popular Todd Buffington. We have an autograph line up here most of the time.
Yes, sir. Most of the time.
McKaylee Stallcup has it up top for Pigeon Forge. She's going
There
to
we
work it
go.
inside.
Stall Cup.
She
Stolen by
turns
the
it
kid
over.
Sharp. Sharp racing downfield for court. Pass back to Tiana Branham. Branham to Cruz. Cruz puts it in. Let's just put the biscuit in the basket. Alicia Cruz draws up two.
Sharp just out of position, reached and got a foul there. But just all those finishes from Santiago Cruz, they're all different.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the bottom of the backboard, front of the rim. They just all just get in their way.
Got a good crowd out here tonight.
There is a good crowd. That's that county game we kind of experienced it last night.
Yeah.
They got here a little faster this time. Yep. Pigeon Forge loves their girls basketball, and they travel pretty well. Almost a full gymnasium. See some room in the lower section right underneath us, but pretty packed up here on top. All right,
Here we
Kenzie
go.
Fleming.
Fleming.
Touch to the bucket. Gets the hoop,
Fleming good.
and she's going to get a free throw.
About that.
Close to him. I'm not much more than
Cuts the lead to 5, 19-14, 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Fleming will go to the line to try to make it a neat three.
It's felt like a half, Jason. It's pretty much been dominated by the Lady Eagles. And if the scoreboard hadn't shown that, the last couple possessions, Pigeon Forge has gotten buckets and really kept this thing close. Just the flow of the game and everything's felt exactly what the Lady Eagles wanted.
Long pass to McCoy. McCoy to Branham. Branham to Bailey Tidwell. And Tidwell trying to think of something. Pass back to K. Stan to McCoy. McCoy to Tidwell. Tidwell back to McCoy. Here we go. Cross to Branham. Branham can't get it, but draws the foul.
That's going to be second foul on Parton, I believe. Oh, nope, they're going to assess that foul to 4. Cambria Brown, that's her first. And that's going to send Tiana Branham to the line for 2 with 17 seconds left here in the first half.
Here we go. Tiana Branham, their line for 2. Up and can't get the first one.
That's a big reason this game's been close, too. There's been a lot of missed free throws. Pigeon Forge has a good share of their own, but Seymour's missed their last 3 or 4.
And Branham up.
Yep.
Can't get the second one.
I would say it's probably about a 10-point lead if we make our free throws.
And
Passing the ball around Norwood up top. She's over to Kenzie Fleming. Fleming is going to look for something.
Fleming got it.
Wild shot. Jason, that's another one where the Eagles had the ball with about 30 seconds left, decided to take a shot with around 10. And instead of being up 4 at the worst at half, it's cut down to 2. 1 possession.
We have hit halftime. Your Lady Eagles are rocking and rolling 19-17.
So with the score 19-17, looks like the dance team and cheer squad are both going to have something going on. Or actually, maybe it's just cheer tonight and dance is supporting and watching out front. But we're going to keep it here and let you watch this, and then we'll be back.
I mean, certainly, you know, the performance is great. And then we have sentences for the so, you're really good for that. So, don't you really say you're out of the but if you know how to be sharpening for whether the policies be Orlando, yes, police, so. Let's go over the floor and see what's still 10. There's not those skills. This is the court they have. They go down here. That's got this one. There, that was the way it goes. That's us. Oh, yeah. Really? Very hard. You 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 oh, never seen see my hair never seen
All right, as the second half comes into focus here, we'll be back on the air as Lady Eagles lead 19-17 against the visiting Pigeon Forge Lady Tigers. Pretty tightly contested first half. A couple times Lady Eagles got out to a 5 or 7 point lead, but Pigeon Forge kept close. And we're gonna have to see something a little different to pull away here in the second half. Peyton, what do you think strategy-wise? Coach Tubbs probably talking to his team about.
Probably trying to get the ball inside a lot more. It worked for them. Everything they got inside to start the game was working. They got the ball, open shots on the perimeter from that inside game. Go back to that a little bit. But like I said, story of the season has been we got out to a lead and can't throw that final punch just to get that stretch out to 15, 20. It usually stays about 10, and then it gets shrunk in. Seems like that's the story of the season so far.
All right, I'm going to kick it over here to Ty Buffington. Let him do some play-by-play action.
Here we go. Branham pass back into McCoy. McCoy to Sharp. Sharp to Tidwell. Bailey Tidwell go work it around. Pass back to McCoy. McCoy back to Tidwell. Back to McCoy. Back to Tidwell to Sharp. Branham. And that ball is going out of bounds.
It's going to stay with the Lady Eagles. Knocked out of bounds away from Tiana, but going to stay with us. Bailey Tidwell will be inbounding the ball.
All righty. Tidwell go find McCoy. Now back to Bailey Tidwell. Back to McCoy. Handoff back to Tidwell. McKenna back to Tidwell. Now playing hot potato. Trying to see who can make the first move.
It's a dangerous pass all the way across the court there, Jason.
Keep moving it around against this zone. You're accomplishing two things. You're wearing them down and you're looking for that open shot. Eventually, that's going to come.
Yep, and that's what you got to do with it. You just can wait until they make a mistake.
There it is.
Yep. Well, they had a couple open looks there, but
yeah,
it's one of those where you just wait till they make a mistake. If they're going to be content not putting very much pressure on the ball until now, here they come a little bit realizing that. But if they were content, just move around until they make a mistake.
Here we go. McKenna thought about going for three. Now
Sharp thought about it again.
For three.
They're just closing out to the 3-point line well now. And Cruz not really even a threat in there with the way they're keeping the ball on the outside here.
Yeah, they're thinking about doing something.
Now,
Cruz.
there we go. Cruz makes that extra pass to Branham. Now back out to Tidwell.
For two perfection.
Good.
Talk about patience, Justin.
Yeah, long possession.
Wow.
And it ends exactly how you want. The biscuit in the basket time.
Yes, sir. Put the biscuit in the basket.
All right, Stall Cup has it for Pigeon Forge. She looks to the sideline, get her call from Coach Rainey. Now out to Fleming.
Fleming pass to, that would be Norwood.
Cruz does a good job not jumping, not losing her balance there and just walling up.
Tidwell. McCoy.
No good on the three. Backside rebound, Cruz. She loses it off the tip. It's going to stay with Lady Eagles.
Right now, your leader in points right now is Callie Stennett with 2.
Nope, that's
Fouls.
wrong side. That's fouls. Scoring leader is Tidwell with 10 at the moment, and Santiago Cruz has 8. Good thinking, Ty.
Yeah.
Just wrong column.
And
Tidwell almost gets another one.
Tidwell, no good. We're going to have ball tied up. Stall Cup pulls it away. Head down the other way. 1 on 3. I think, I thought she might want to pull it back out.
There.
Yeah.
And here we go. That'll be
Norwood. Fires from
three.
down.
Got it.
That's the second
Wow.
tonight that she's hit. Got to guard her out to about 25, it looks like.
And the Tigers cut it back to within 1.
Yeah, it's been Norwood and Fleming. Just everything they've gotten come from them tonight. And that's one word.
And McKenna Sharp jacks up a 3. No good.
Gets her own rebound off the deflection from
Random for
McCoy.
3.
But yeah, you're
There we
definitely have to get
go.
a step out on her when she's
Yep,
here. She
there
comes
it is.
again. She wanted to.
She thought about it. So there's
Up.
Fleming, no good. Ball tipped around, pulled in by Woodrick. Woodrick gets it back out to the guards. Now Fleming with it up top. Pigeon Forge offense just moving the ball around.
Alrighty. And pass into Fleming. Fleming trying to think of something. Fleming. That was Kylie Norwood. Pass back to Fleming.
McCoy gets on the
And-
floor and they're going to get a jump ball.
Wow.
It's going to stay down here with the Tigers. And now Todd, it's been patient. It's been both sides just kind of just hanging out, seeing, waiting on the other team to leave someone open.
Yeah,
Hadn't been a lot of movement. Hadn't been a lot of really pressing the ball to the rim.
this is a totally different team from what you mentioned. That what we saw from Northview. This is a completely different team.
It is.
Kidwell draws the foul, drives in, trying to get a look at a layup, gets the foul. That's going to be on Stalkup her second.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but a little kid with a Luka Doncic jersey just passed us here a minute ago.
He was out shooting half quarters at
Yeah,
halftime there.
I believe
Pretty
that might
good.
be Coach Sharp's son, actually.
There you go.
If I'm not mistaken.
He did pretty good.
First free throw is good.
22-20.
I mean, Todd, you're going to wear a Luka jersey. You're going to be out there shooting that thing.
Somebody asked me to go out there and shoot it. I'm probably gonna break something if I try. Either break something or injure somebody. I have hit from 3-point range before. And that'll be Brown
Over to
back
Fleming.
to Fleming.
Fleming setting things up top. She's calling Stalkup to free throw line. Looking for an entry pass. No.
And
Norwood goes out to Woodrick.
Woodrick to Fleming. Fleming.
There's a good look. As good as
Oh,
you're going to get.
got
She
it.
makes it. That ties the score. 22 apiece. 2:40 to go.
Wow.
Third quarter.
That's the first points of the night for the Tigers that didn't come from Fleming or Norwood.
Norwood, yeah. McCoy, nice move into the
Oh,
just can't get it
paint.
to fall.
Can't get it to fall. That's going to be tied up.
And that's going to stay here with the Lady Eagles.
Jump ball possession, Lady Eagles. Alrighty. Bailey Tidwell to inbound. And goes
Ball
off ahead of
deflected.
one of the Pigeon Forge players.
Pigeon Forge comes up with a loose ball. Now they're going to go.
Well, that was one way to deflect it.
They led early, 7-6. I don't think they've led since.
Up.
No
Didn't
good.
get that one.
Stalkup draws the foul. The foul's going to be on McKenna Sharp. Going to the line will be Stalkup.
Trying to take the lead here.
Stalk up to the line for 2. Up. Got it. We could be in for an all-time classic.
Second free throw. No good. Pigeon Forge leads 23-22. Lady Eagles moving the ball up court.
And a Branham spin move. Branham. Pass back in Bailey Tidwell. The can shot back to Bailey Tidwell. Tidwell back to Schultz. Schultz to Cruz. And
Almost deflected the song by Woodrick, but Seymour gets the handle. Now they're working it back around up top. Chloe McCoy over to Cruz. Cruz back to Sharp.
North looking for someone to go. Pass back in the Branham and McCoy. McCoy to Cruz.
A lot of ball movement here for the Lady Eagles. Swinging things around, being patient.
Yeah, they're not rushing it. They're trying to see what works for them. Tidwell back to Sharp. Sharp to McCoy. McCoy to Tidwell. Tidwell back to McCoy. McCoy to Cruz. Up, Cruz gets it in, and the foul.
Can't argue with
Timeout.
That
Timeout. Timeout.
a
Timeout.
lot of passing without purpose, a lot of moving, and then
How
as
about
soon as they
that?
finally made a good cut, got Cruz the ball, it's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, you're patient. You're just waiting to see who overcommits on a play.
Yep.
Once they overcommit, you make a pass that results in another overcommit, and then you get an open shot.
100%.
It's a really pretty offense when it works. Yeah, or when it's working, people are hitting these shots. 24-23 lead for the Lady Eagles. 1:06 to go here in the third. Close contest between these two teams. So when I, as someone who did not play basketball in high school, I think about a back-to-back nights. I really don't think about it, taking too much out of you because you're so active at that age and your body can do things you can't do when you're older. But you have a different look at it, Peyton.
Yeah.
What's the second night of a back-to-back look like for you?
When you sit here and you think you're like, okay, most of these kids play AAU, most of them are out here playing 3 games a day, 2 games a day. But it's a completely different setting, especially when you get back-to-back really high energy charge games like Northview's a good county game, big rivalry, Pigeon Forge, big rivalry. It can take a lot out of you. See, both these teams seems like they have just a little less activity, a little less energy tonight. Let's see how that goes down into the rest of this third and into the fourth.
Yeah, after a big turnover by the Lady Tigers, Seymour's got it back. And Bailey Tidwell gets a look. She draws a foul. I would guess Woodrick's on the ground. That's going to be another foul on Woodrick. Yes, it is. That's going to be Woodrick's third here with 48 seconds to go in the third.
She had pretty good position. It was a tough call for the official either way.
Yeah. Bailey Tidwell goes to the line.
Tidwell's first shot up and got it. Up. Put the biscuit in the basket. That's the second one good. Seymour leads by about 3. And
So
just tripped.
that's going to be a foul assessed to Bailey Tidwell. That's her second. So as these Lady Eagles played a really high intensity game last night against one of the better teams in our area, Northview, Pigeon Forge hasn't played since Tuesday night, so they come in pretty well rested. They played Alcoa and fell 56-37 against what's traditionally a pretty good Alcoa team.
Here we go. That'll be Fleming. Fleming works back around. Fleming.
Got Parton in there. Parton kicks it out. They work it around. Going to have a good look for Fleming. It's good. Ties the score. 10 seconds to go. Lady Eagles going to have to hurry down the court to get a good look.
Eagles got to think of something. Can't shot.
Bang. Good shot.
Wow. That's the best in the basket. That's 3.
Peyton, I didn't think they were going to get a good look at it. At the last second, they worked it across, and McKenna Sharp was open.
You got some zip on that pass down there.
Wow.
That's good. I like a 3-point lead going into the fourth. It's better than a tie ball game.
Yeah, because if you go in tied, it feels like every other game we've watched this year from the Lady Eagles. We get out to an early lead, or we get out to where we just a comfortable game where it's back and forth, and then it just starts getting tight, real tight, and slipping away from us. Hopefully, we can get a good rest here, get it going, and just keep that pressure on them. And hopefully that 3 something that gets spurred into a different result.
And honestly, I've asked this question before, but what do you guys expect to see from the fourth quarter out of these Eagles?
I would expect to see more of what we've seen. I think Coach Stubbs is probably going to look more to the inside. Peyton,
I bet you expect to see a lot more of that rotation. If they stay in that zone without all that pressure,
yeah,
they're going to be content to let some time run, really be patient, and get the ball into Santiago Cruz.
You know, these two teams met up for one quarter in the Jamboree early in the season. Seymour dominated. It really wasn't close. This young Pigeon Forge team has really come a long way in just a few months.
Here we go. Fleming starts out for the Lady Tigers. And that's a stolen by Baby Tidwell.
Heads up play there. Ball kicked away.
Go
Sharp
for
again.
3. No good.
Not on it. Yep. Good job.
And Cruz.
He fights through the contact. A lot of it. She finishes. It was
Yeah.
a great finish.
That was a very nice fight through contact.
Yeah,
She was going up into the contact, still found a way to collect the ball and get it in the
The
hoop.
ref was blocked out on that backside, but had a full grip on her arm there.
Fleming can't get to go. Eagles lead at 31-26.
And one thing that's different for these Lady Eagles tonight, it looks Tidwell's getting way more comfortable in that point guard role after a couple games with Callie Fisher being out and just
Yes.
really having to carry the load. Not asking as much of McCoy tonight and letting her kind of set that offense up. Seems to be way more comfortable with it tonight.
Here we go.
She almost pulled the trigger, then thought twice of it.
McCoy for 3.
Good.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very good start for the Lady Eagles. Out to an 8-point lead here in the first minute and 17 seconds. That 3-point lead has ballooned to 8. You know, Chloe McCoy's got a low trajectory on that shot. We could see from our angle, it looked exactly like it was going where it ended up. Pretty neat.
With our angle here, a lot of the times when they fire off those flat shots, you can tell it's going in. It's just the moon balls we lose.
Yeah.
McCoy hit that 3 from the movie theater.
Yeah.
How about that?
Here's a pretty interesting angle from the second deck up here. You can, especially if they're shooting on this side of the floor, you can tell on a lot of the threes if they're going to miss almost instantly.
Here we go.
All right, coming out of the timeout, Seymour's got all their starters in as
they have this whole entire half.
Yeah, Pigeon Forge, Woodrick is out and Parton is in. Woodrick with 3 fouls.
And Fleming to bring it up for the Tigers. He'll pass back into Fleming. Looking for someone to go. Plus 23 Star Cup.
You haven't seen Seymour really change anything about the defense with how Pigeon Forge has really been only attacking with 2 players. The only thing you can see is they are very conscious of when Fleming or Norwood is in a position that will completely slide out to him.
Stolen by Tiana Branham.
With 23, Stalkup slow to get up the court.
Yeah, Tigers. When the Tigers are limping a little bit.
Oh, nice hustle play.
Feel better.
Nice hustle play from Bailey Tidwell.
Stalkup's slow to get up a little bit. And still good to go.
That's a hustle foul on Bailey Tidwell. She didn't question that call at all.
I don't think they got her for a foul. I think they just called it out of bounds.
Did they just call it out of bounds?
I think they just got her out of bounds. It was a great attack.
That was kind of that. I don't know. There was definitely contact, but it was kind of a neutral contact.
It was two girls going for the ball.
Yeah.
McKenna
Sharp's going to back up.
Probably a smart decision there by Sharp.
Somebody's gonna probably call it right here. McKenna Sharp. They're gonna pass out to McKenna Sharp. McKenna Sharp's gonna bomb a 3 from who knows where.
So here comes that motion.
Yep. and patience.
Yep.
Because any time they can wear off the clock is seconds closer to victory.
34-26. And Tidwell long pass.
Oh, good pass.
Whoa,
Great footwork.
got it.
Kept that, just hovered that pivot foot so she didn't fall. If that foot hits the ground, it's a walk. And she just hovered it and flipped it in there.
She's a great finisher.
Crafty.
Absolutely. Yeah. Fleming gives to Norwood.
Back to Norwood. Pass back to Fleming.
Lady Eagles have the lead up to 10. It's biggest of the night.
It's, it, oh, we're going to go to the Eagles there.
Going to go to the Eagles.
She went up a
Okay.
couple hands. I wasn't sure who that was going to go to.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. What? And here we go. Pass to Cruz. Cruz got it. To 2. And timeout.
Nice.
Timeout by the Tigers. Lady Eagles 38. Lady Tigers 26.
I think Pigeon Forge took a 23-22 lead. It's been a 16-3 run ever since. And
Huh.
I haven't looked back with that patience and that getting that ball inside has been fantastic for them.
So it looks like coaches Megan Rainey and Carly Barnes are down there talking to the team. With their head coach out, looks like most of the duties might have fallen to Coach Rainey. Not sure exactly, but she's got to be, formulating some looks for her good outside shooters. That's where a lot of their points have come from. But we've done a pretty good job this half not giving them those good looks.
Yeah, really Shaden Fleming and Norwood making it a good feature. And they have there've been a couple shots where they've gotten just open in the middle, but Seymour have been willing to let them have those shots as long as they didn't come from Fleming or Norwood. They've been just letting them have it.
All right, Seymour's going to have their starters back out on the floor.
And just wait for the Tigers to break the huddle.
It's going to be the
There they come.
starters for the Tigers as well.
Let's see what happens. Star Cup the inbound. Now it's Fleming starts out with the ball. Fleming back to Star Cup. Back to Fleming. McCoy bringing pressure. Followed by McCanshaw. Star Cup.
Good job not fouling, just staying straight up there.
McCoy.
If they get a tough shot right there, you can live with that.
McCoy back to Bailey Tidwell. And now it's Alicia Cruz who leads team in points.
Pigeon Forge, yeah, they're going to have to come out and force the Eagles to keep taking shots.
And
Tidwell's going to get an open one. Oh, turned it down.
up.
Oh,
Can't get that one to go.
No-
And fight
no
for the
foul call.
ball.
yeah, the way she's been shooting it tonight, Jason, I'd just rather take that wing three.
Yeah, that foul on 13.
Now,
Bailey Tidwell.
if your decision is not to shoot it at all and reset it, that's fine. But I think you take that right up in three there.
My advice, if you have a window to open up, take it. Go for that 3 if there's no pressure.
That's the motto I live by, Ty. I tell you that.
You
The
live
window
in-
opens up, you take that shot.
Yes, sir.
Lady Eagles get the ball back.
She's
And
going-
now she's going to take the
Tidwell
3.
for 3.
Goes
That's
to the
good.
front rim.
Tidwell with her on the
Nice
rebound.
hustle play. Draws a foul on Stalkup. That's going to be Stalkup's third.
And Mr. Payton, you say this a lot. If it ain't broken,
Don't fix it, brother.
there you go.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the game. 12-point lead for the Lady Eagles. They should be able to hold on and win this one. Probably just jinxed them saying that. But
But yeah, with 3 minutes left, the way
3
they've
minutes
been-
left. Yeah.
Timeout.
Pigeon Forge hasn't created a ton of chaos on defense there. Should be able to just kind of work it around, get open shots, and just play good defense.
Make
Seal
your
this
free,
one up.
make
Salt
your
this one
free
away.
throws.
Make your free throws
yeah.
unlike the first half and salt this one away.
As the people up in New Orleans like to say, let the good times roll.
Exactly.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Now, Ty, your driver's ed teacher was here watching the game.
Coach Jenkins.
Yeah, Coach Jenkins up in the bleachers with my former point guard up there with one of my former assistant coaches, Coach Rucker, whose daughter plays for the Lady Tigers.
Shout out to Coach Jenkins.
Yeah,
And God
Sound
bless
like
him
that?
for teaching Ty how to
yeah,
drive.
exactly. Prayers up. Coach Jenkins having to
Okay.
Hope
be
that
that
car-
passenger seat.
Hope that car's got airbags. That's all I got to say.
I'm getting there. Slowly but surely.
There you go.
Tidwell
Yeah,
inbound.
great
Great
inbound set.
set.
Tiana Brown got it. Tiana Brown. Wow.
Great set. Great set.
Let the good times roll.
Extends the lead to 14,
And they
40,
keep rolling.
26.
That's why you call timeout right there, Jason. Get that set because that's a dagger right there. We
Yep.
did it 14 with 3 minutes left. Get that set.
Someone by McKenna Shaw. Bailey Tidwell
Yeah.
brings it up. Cruz.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh, makes it look too easy. Eagles extend their lead.
You've hit that point where it just Oh, Norwood deep.
No,
She saw the writing on the wall too. There said we're gonna put some points up.
No good. Oh, rebound.
honestly, Pigeon Forge is at this point now. We just said this about Seymour against Northview. They're at the now or never.
Yeah, Addie Sammy with a great offensive rebound, just couldn't get it back in there.
Looks like a couple of their. Well, maybe not.
Just
She's
Sammy.
the only one that's come in.
Tidwell, pass back to McCoy. McCoy to Sharp. Sharp back to McCoy. Back to Tidwell.
To 16-point lead, I would assume the Lady
Here's your
Eagles
clock
are just
lead.
going to
Yep. Unless they just get a wide open shot.
milk the clock on their
And
offense.
McCoy thinking about something. Reversing
Oh,
field.
great.
McCoy
That was-
Cruz up. No good. Tiana Branham.
Good call,
penalty.
Branham with the foul. Yeah.
And they were
Non-
patient, got the ball in. The Sandy Recruits can't really fault that possession.
Yeah, non-shooting foul there.
And 1 minute, 48 seconds. Seymour 42. Pigeon Forge 26. Back to McCoy. McCoy back to Tidwell. Final 1 minute, 33 seconds. Cruz.
Oh, great set.
Cruz.
Another one.
And one. One.
Great finish.
How
Sandy
about
Cruz.
that?
A lot of contact. She just got that thing.
Put the
Up off the
disc in
corner,
the
yep.
basket.
Oh, they're going to call it an intentional foul on number 5. It was a lot of contact.
Wow.
I'm not sure there was a ton of malice behind it. Just it was a hard foul.
And is this for 3 or is this for 1?
It's going to be the and one. Yeah, the finish on the intentional foul here.
And
It's gonna go to
got
the
it.
Lady Eagles.
Santiago Cruz up to 20,
Let's go.
21. Yep. Points on the night. Nice outing for her. Seems like most of it has come here in the second half.
Yeah, quite 21, and then just been. And I guarantee that was a Coach Tubbs halftime
Mhm.
adjustment because everything that went well in the first, they ran that same set.
Yep.
Just got to bring them a wider than that. That one, Coach Tubbs got that one circled for the next couple games. He's going anytime they have that sidelines out of bounds, he's going to have that drawn up.
And Stalker on the ground.
Lady Eagles with a minute 12 seconds left and a 21-point lead. They should have their
Here comes some subs.
first home win of 2025. 3-game home losing streak. They played some tough ones. And nice to get on the winning side of things. We got Emily Schultz checking in, a freshman. Maddie Jarvis, a freshman. And Savannah Marma, who is what time?
June. Savannah Marma. She is a
Junior.
junior. There we go.
1 minute remaining.
Here we go. Stall Cup up. And
jumper,
Stall
no
Cup
good.
got the rebound.
Got her own rebound, though, and she's going to find
It's up. It is. No good. And
it's going to stay with Pigeon Forge. 41 seconds to go.
a chain reaction happened, and now we get full substitution.
Full line change for the Pigeon Forge Lady Tigers.
Brooklyn Kennedy comes in for the Lady Eagles.
Shelby Metcalf in for the Tigers.
It's going to be a steal for Emily Schultz, who passes out to Callie. Oh, that's going to be a travel.
You put that ball down. Yep. It's one of those just tough when you get stuck there.
Yep.
Rylan Ginter in for the Tigers wearing the number 1.
Patty Sammy throws to Ginter.
Get her a
Ginter's
shot
going to get a shot up. No good. She's going to go to the charity stripe. Emily Schultz going to get tagged with the foul there.
How about that?
Some of these Lady Eagles were in on the JV game, which was a 38-37 victory for the visiting team, the Lady Tigers.
Bella Cardwell coming in for a June sophomore.
Gentner, no good on the second, so it's going to stay a 21-point lead.
Eagles can just bleed this clock out. And that's exactly what they might do.
Exactly what they might do, right?
That's
Might.
You never know.
Get one of these young kids in, they want to get one up.
That's absolutely right. And you
There
can't.
That's Maddie Jones, no
no
good.
good. It's just as hard. Let him get some shots up.
1, and that's it.
No good.
Seymour Lady Eagles win. Final score 47-26.
Lady Eagles snapped the 3-game home losing streak. First victory at home since before Christmas, December 20th. Lady Eagles improve to 13-7 on the season overall. This is being a non-district game, doesn't affect their district record. Lady Tigers fall to 9-10. With that, we're going to have about 15 minutes till the start of the boys' game. We'll be right back with you. We're back, Eagle fans, as the Seymour Eagles take on the visiting Pigeon Forge Tigers. These Pigeon Forge Tigers are 11-6 overall, 1-3 in District 2 AA. Seymour 7-13 coming into the game, 0-6 at 3 AAA. Of course, this is a non-conference game. Anytime you see two county rivals play, you know there's a lot on the line time. Peyton, you played Pigeon Forge before. You know some of these coaches. What do you expect to see from the coaches and a little bit about the team?
Yeah, it looks like you said, different than playing Northview last night. Same for the girls. Not a lot of size over here for Pigeon Forge. It's going to look like we're going to get an up and down battle here. And it's one of those games where Sharp's trying to put Seymour back where we were 10, 15, 20 years ago, trying to get those wins back. And this is one of those games where you just go ahead and you circle it. You say, we beat Pigeon Forge, right? That's what you say as a group. You say, we don't lose this game. So you want to go out and you want to put a statement on tonight.
All right, your starters here for Pigeon Forge. For 0, Ryland Conley. Number 4, Bryson Morissette. Number 12, Samuel Brackens. Number 15, Gage Case. And number 23, that's Chris Fudger. Now for your Eagle basketball team. Looks like we are going to have kind of the 5 we expect to see out there. Number 11, junior Hayes Golden. Coming off his hot night last night. Number 12, sophomore Noah Bohannon. Junior David Canterbury, number 13.
Junior Jack McAfee, number 21.
And your final starter for the Eagles, number 22, sophomore Talon Peterson.
Talon's still rocking his mask after last night's game still.
Yeah. So you referenced it. Ty, you might have heard people talking about it in school today. Absolutely. Hayes Golden had a great night last night.
Yes.
He's been playing really well for the Eagles the last few games. He's really kind of settled it down on offense. He's one of those kids that, he can go 100 miles an hour. It's that getting him to slow it down, take what the defense gives him. And last night, he was on fire.
Yep. And the last 2 games we've watched, he's been in total control. So hopefully he can keep that rolling tonight, really get the ball moving around and hit the open shots when they're there.
All right, here's the tip-off.
On tip-off goes the Eagles and we're underway. Golden points up for the Eagles, pass back into Bohannon. Bohannon back to Golden. Golden back to Canterbury and
Gonna call it travel.
We got Canterbury for that last night pretty early. It's one of those where he just gets a little excited and get that dribble down before he gets that second foot off the floor.
Turnover to Pigeon Forge. Bringing it up for Pigeon Forge going to be number 0, Ryland Conley. And we'll see how their offense settles in here.
Bryson Marcel brings it around out into the 15. Gage Case. Now back to 0, Tondi. Seymour Blackens. And let's see what good old Pigeon Forge has got.
Morissette driving, puts up the motor. He's got it.
Good.
And they're going to call the charge. Nice draw there.
It's gonna be good for the Eagles, but again, don't love that. It puts a lot of people in position for her there.
So you know how when you're a former junior high teacher, you get a quarter hitting you in the back of the leg from the crew of junior high kids sitting behind us. Yeah.
McAfee. And
What's the call?
We get a foul on Pigeon Forge here.
Got on foul on 15. That's Gage Case. That's going to be his first foul of the night.
Hayes Golden inbound it for the Eagles. Long passes Peterson.
With there being no real height advantage either way in this one, and a lot of similar heights 1 to 5 on these teams, it's going to be a lot of switching, a lot of pressure on the ball. Looks like.
Hayes Golden threw up. Can't get the goal.
They're good. Nice rebound
Misses
there.
that rebound.
15 gauge case pulls it in. Pigeon Forge headed the other way.
Here we go. And
Fudger
Chris
drives. It looks
Fudger.
like he's going to draw a foul. Jack McAbee picks up the foul as first. That's going to send Fudger to the line for 2.
Oh, no, I think they got him
No,
on the ground.
no, I'm sorry. That's on the ground. He wasn't shooting.
It was right before he took off. He was about to.
Samuel Brackens controlling the ball for Pigeon Forge, setting up the offense.
there we go.
Working it around to Morissette. Morissette's going to launch the 3.
Just a
Good.
long 3 off.
Rebound
Golden
goal.
Boy brings up long pass over to Bohannon.
Bohannon gets it knocked away. Right to McAbee, who's going to get
McAbee got a foul.
Oh, they're going to give him a walk. I thought that was really good footwork.
Oh, man.
Came to, Coach Sharp agrees, but he came to a good 2-foot stop. Didn't pick up that foot and had a nice little, I don't know. And the ref underneath had a foul, so he overrode to make that call. Very confident in it.
Loses it.
And intercepted.
Looks like Bohannon stepped on the line. Nice heads up play. He tried to throw it off of Brackens there, but couldn't quite get it done before it's out of bounds. So now the ball inbounds for Rylan Conley. Defense Chris Fudger, no good. Rebound Peterson. Peterson running the break. He's going to run into 4 defenders. Splits through him. No good.
Just slipped through there and just couldn't get the finish.
And got it. Tigers on top.
Tigers on top 2-0. 2 minutes, 30 seconds in before we get our first bucket. Ooh, nice ball handling there. Rylan Conley. No good.
Contact there. Let that go.
What's
Get that ball out of bounds or? Oh, Hayes Golden was limping up the floor.
so Hayes is going to check out for a moment. Aiden Husky checks in. Gonna walk that ankle around a little bit. Peterson will run the point with Hayes Golden out.
Here goes Talon Peterson. Peterson to Canterbury. Canterbury. Back to McAbee.
Yeah, the Eagles have height advantage anywhere. It's McAbee's matchup. He could take advantage of that. He might get some good looks down low.
He's already in his game. And he
Put the pistol in the basket.
just said, somebody's going to have to step up.
Yeah,
There.
Canterbury, nice move there. Puts it in the hole. And we're tied up 2-2. 4:45 remaining first quarter.
Oh. Morrison can't control.
Actually, yeah, Morissette had a nice smooth stroke there, missed. Now Peterson gets it to
McAbee
McAbee.
spin move. McAbee.
For McAbee. Nice little reverse play.
That's a wild Western style. Okay.
McAbee and Canterbury had been asked to do that a ton, and they both just really good takes to the ring. Really good moves.
Wow.
Nice layup. Morrison no good.
After no scoring for about 3 minutes, 2 beautiful takes for the Eagles.
The Tigers tie it up.
Samuel Brackens had a nice drive into the lane there, puts it up, gets fall 4-4 halfway through your first quarter.
Peterson. Peterson hits the floor. And
Peterson's going to go to the line for 2.
You never know what kind of struggles they'll have wearing a mask like that.
Yeah.
Talon seems to just have a couple times he puts that ball down and he doesn't see it coming back up, and he's lost the handle on it a couple times. It worked out for him right there, lost it kind of right into a fast break, but it's one of those things you got to adjust wearing something like that.
Yeah.
Especially if you got to be a lot more primary ball handler.
Pearson to line for 2 up and shoot.
Every time I see a mask like that, I immediately go to my son and I, our favorite NBA team, the Detroit Pistons, Rip Hamilton, back in there. I can't remember exactly what year they won the title, 2005 perhaps. And then earlier than that, even Phil Lambier had a little stint with the Pistons back in the 80s. Probably got punched in the face and deserved it.
Ripping the mask. I can't imagine having played so good and something wearing that just for the rest of your career like that.
Wow.
All right, Morissette looking for something. He's makes a nice
Swarm by
move,
McAfee.
but good defense from the
There
Eagles.
we go. That's Conley.
I'm going to get out for the Fudger.
Fudger up, no good.
He's getting confidence stroke. He took a couple of those.
Here we go.
Peterson, nice pass.
He puts it in the Eagles on top.
About a half a second. He turned and box out. He just
Yep.
the last second saw that pass coming in.
Nice recovery to get that ball up
It's a
off the
great
backboard
catch.
and in. Morissette, he's got a nice smooth
Yeah,
stroke.
they
He
all
looks
do.
like
They've been letting that thing rip too. They're not confident.
Chris Golden gets the
It's
rebound.
going to be off.
Franklin Lanza
Golden to Husky.
pass off the hands of Husky. Going to go back the other way. Low scoring game so far.
If Husky would have caught that one, that'd been two back-to-back just phenomenal catches in there. Two good looks.
Yeah. Wasn't a bad pass
No.
from Golden. Just had a lot of mustard on it.
Yep.
Too much mustard on that hamburger, though, Vic.
Admittedly, I'm pretty ignorant about the Pigeon Forge team, but it certainly looks like their offense works through Bryson Morissette.
Yeah, Bryce Morissette and a lot of just if they get an open look, they take it.
Got it.
Chris Fudger on the bucket there.
The Tigers tied it up. There we go. Hayes going after Peterson. Peterson 10. Peterson up and no good.
Rebound Franklin Lanza. He gives off to 4 Bryson Morissette. He's bringing it up the floor for the Tigers. Lanky point guard or lanky guard. Out to Fudger.
Oh,
Back over to 4. That's Morissette. Never good.
Bohannon.
a hand into Peterson.
Going
Peterson.
to be a foul on Franklin Lanza.
I thought they could have given down that one. He was already had the ball up there. They gave him that, I guess, that extra step after he thought it was continuation. But that was a good take.
Foul on the floor. Hayes Golden going to bring it in for the Eagles. Finds Husky, works it over to McAfee.
Right to hell. Hayes.
Oh. Back to
Still gonna shoot it.
Golden for 3.
Got it.
Hayes Golden. Roll the ball. Hayes Golden puts up 3.
It was a really good set coming out of that out of bounds under, and McAfee just kind of had a sloppy pass over to Hayes. Hayes said, I don't even care. I'm letting it rip after the night I had.
No good for Fudger. Rebound for McAfee. Eagles bringing it back up. Noah Bohannon. Bohannon's going to find McAfee out top.
McAfee.
McAfee puts it in. Just like that, the Eagles lead 12-6. Back-to-back threes from Hayes Golden and Jack McAfee.
What is Pigeon Forge's record right now?
They currently have a winning record, 11-6. They have played, they play a division below us, so
Yeah.
they're going to see. Probably haven't seen quite the teams we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Inbounding, it's going to be Chris Fudger.
Fudger brings it up, puts
Brackets
in.
puts it in on the.
Put the cookie in the cookie jar.
They're going to count the bucket, and he's going to get a line for 1. Lead cut to 4.
Matt could be on offense, but he can knock down that trail 3 consistently. That's big for this offense. Because it's been a lot of talent and Hayes creating up top and keeping Bohannon, Canterbury in the corners for wide open threes. But if you can get something on the top after that drive, it just takes to a whole nother level.
There we go. McAfee works back around. Here we go. And
Hey,
Husky.
Husky's got it. Husky might have an inch down there on Lanza. He
Put the
used
fist
it
in the
there.
basket.
Not your typical big in there, but that was great footwork. He just
Okay.
got hooked.
Nice.
The Brackens. Brackens going
Watkins
to
gonna try and take himself. Got him.
2 great takes back to that for Tigers.
Let's see who they're going to assess the foul on here.
And give it to Bohannon.
It's going to be on Bohannon. Bohannon and Golden were both in on that, and Bohannon gets the foul call. Going to the line, number 12, Samuel Brackens, where he'll try to complete the three-point play.
Here we go, Brackens. Up. Got it.
That's the lead to 3.
Pigeon Forge comes out with a lot of pressure.
Two-man trap or two-man press.
Yeah, just
Nice.
Husky's got it.
not typically a recipe for success. They just
Pigeon Forge got to get this off. Run. Shot.
ooh,
Oh,
almost knocked you down.
close.
They were going to say it wouldn't count.
Not sure if that would have counted, yeah. So your score after one quarter, Seymour Eagles lead 16-11 over the visiting Pigeon Forge Tigers. And now we're going to have the cheerleaders. So far, there could be some things to clean up, but I think, Coach Sharp probably likes what he sees so far. We're battling. We let him get 2 3-point plays right there, almost back to back. If it wasn't for those, you're looking at a pretty good lead. I think the Eagles like what they're seeing so far.
Yeah, you like the way that first quarter went for the Eagles. Like I said, a couple things to clean up on those drives late in the half that ended in the ambulance, but a lot like the girls' game, it felt like that game that whole quarter was controlled by the Eagles and what they wanted to do. They dictated what they wanted to do. So hopefully, just as in the girls' game, it'll show out throughout 4 quarters and kind of stretch out a little bit.
All righty, here we go. That'll be 12 intercepted. He's golden.
Golden's
Picked it off.
intercepted.
Oh, got it.
Chris Fletcher with the fast break layup, 16-13, Eagles lead. Down to Aiden Husky. Husky working the inside again. They're going to call it foul.
Yeah. The first bit was fine. He turned back over that other shoulder and picked that pivot foot up. They're going to get you for that every time.
Here we go.
Bryson Morissette bringing the ball up for Pigeon Forge.
Bryson Melissa passing as timely.
Oh, a good elevated screen there.
Oh, can't get that one.
Hayes Golden with the rebound. We're driving back the other way.
Golden touchback to Canterbury. Canterbury up to Maccabee. Maccabee.
Working around. Canterbury for 3.
Canterbury, get it.
Money in the bank.
Put the biscuit in the basket. There it is.
Canterbury always seems to find a good spot and just knock one down when you need one.
Yep.
Him and Bohannon being inserted to that starting lineup has been a real breath of fresh air for these Eagles after the break.
23, Chris Fudger with the runner there. Gets us lead back to 4 for Seymour.
There we go. Maccabee trying to work it around. Maccabee
Long
pass to
pass.
Canterbury. Canterbury to Golden. Golden for 3. No good.
Nice rebound, Husky.
Didn't have to
Can't
hang on.
quite get it.
Right back.
Hayes Golden gets the loose ball.
Hayes Golden. Golden.
He's going to get the foul. The bucket.
Hayes Golden with the and 1.
Just staying with it there was great work on the offensive rebound by Husky and Golden.
That's where that 100 miles an hour for Hayes Golden comes in handy. Loose balls, things like that.
And that's what we talked about last night. Get that ball right back up. And that's something Hayes, when he's running like that, he gets that ball back up, just good things happen.
3-point play pushes the lead to 7 points, 22-15 for the Eagles. Long 3 for Brackens. No good.
Good to go.
Canterbury with the rebound. He's going to hit Jack Maccabee wide open 3.
Maccabee, no good.
No good. Nice rebound, Abraham. Hey, right off the pass for Hash.
Get it. That's right. A pass.
That's right off the bench. Offensive rebound putback. You like to see that. Like to see that for that young man's confidence too. Sophomore coming in.
Coach Sharp is fired up.
Yep.
Oh, awkward little shuffle there as he goes.
Conley. Conley can't get that one to go. Pearson with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, since about midway through the first quarter, everything's been one and done for the Tigers down there. They've been getting everything.
Big game. Put the biscuit in his basket. Timeout.
But Cheney knows Pigeon Forge needs a timeout. And you look across the floor, you couldn't see two teams with different body language right now.
Yep.
These Eagles are fired up. This is that point though that we've talked about many times for both our Eagles and our Lady Eagles. You get that little bit of separation. You're into double digits. It's 11 points. Don't take your foot off the gas.
Yeah, and you get to a point where, and we talk about analytics a lot on here, Jason, but they're having that 10-0 run, that kill shot. You need that. And the Eagles are getting close there right here. Let's see if they can go ahead and shut that door early tonight. Yep. I believe that's a Bar Torvik or Kim Palmstad, but it's the 10-0 runs. Every single time you look at the teams that lead the country in 10-0 runs, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there every time.
That's early on. The team thinks they're going to hang with you. Then they get that 10-0 run, and they start thinking, maybe we
really puts it in their head.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's number 4, though, the Brassy Morrison.
Bracken,
Pass
step
back
back.
to Brackens.
No good.
Good job by Hess.
Long pass to Canterbury. Canterbury up.
McAbee cleans it up.
Get out of that. Load of ball.
McAbee is checked in this game for sure. He's looking like the player he could be tonight.
Yeah, he's one of those that maybe even he hasn't had a height advantage. It hadn't felt like all season.
True.
He's finally found one, and he has been pushing it. You know,
McAbee again.
It's a long 2, but that's not going to go. Cannot fault him for letting that one fly.
McAbee leads the Eagles with 9 early points here halfway through the second quarter.
Good job by Hayes being there to help. Good finish.
Shooter's roll for Bryson Morissette. That's his first bucket of the game. He started probably 0 for 5, 0 for 6. Finally gets one to fall.
And the Tigers pull a little bit closer.
Lead 11 for the Eagles. Peterson working slow. No good on the jumper. Morissette with the rebound. I'm going the other way.
That slow pull-up gives me anxiety.
Yep.
He loves his shot.
About had a backside block there.
Every time it feels like there's going to be one. But people just don't recognize that.
Going to get
He
head.
just don't even think you're going to take that shot.
Yep.
He just doesn't get it blocked.
You know, not to compare any of our players to Luka Doncic, but that's what you see from you know, he plays that slow, patient game. And then, you know, when he gets a step, you're done.
And especially when you have such a contrast and Morissette gets a deep one off and he's going to miss another one. But you get that contrast between him and Hayes. Hayes plays so hair on fire, and then talent's a good compliment to have. They're going to get a walk.
Peterson.
He took 1 too many in there. But it's such a contrast between him and Hayes that it can work really well for your offense. Yeah.
All right, Peterson's going to check out. Coming into the game for the Eagles is going to be who? Canterbury checking back in. Bohannon checking back in. So with 3:30 remaining in the second quarter, Eagles lead 28-17.
Coach Sharp asking there, now they're asking if only Eagles walk down here. 4 or 5 walks, they've all gone to the Eagles.
Kindly passing in. Here we go. It's Samuel Brackett.
I'll tell you what, if I was Pigeon Forge, I'd be taking it around a lot more. Every time they've done it, it's looked good.
Brackens is
nice.
Was it great?
The Tigers.
A lot of contact in there, and they're going to let that go.
It's going to go the other way.
A lot of contact in there. Coach Sharp looking for a call.
Not going to get it at this point. Bryson Morissette kicks it back to Rylan Conley, bringing it up the court for Pigeon Forge.
Conley goes.
Yeah, I keep attacking that rim if I was Pigeon Forge. Everything's been working in there for them, and clearly their offense is more centered around taking 3-point jumpers.
Conley for 3. For can't get it.
Rebounds. Back-to-back good rebounds. Jump ball. They're going to get a walk. Yep.
There's one for the Tigers. Good walk on the Tigers.
Two nice offensive rebounds for Franklin Landon.
Credit that one to Coach Sharp. He was in the ear asking for that one for a minute.
A little too much footwork there. And Coach Sharp playing on the roof. And got a 9-point lead for the Eagles here as they bring the ball up court.
Canterbury.
Canterbury
Same. It's that same step. And it's something you don't see called every night. So you can get in a rhythm of just doing it.
And then you run into a referee that's going to call
that
it.
one, it'll get you all night.
And really, the traveling call has changed so much, or the traveling no call, I would say, has changed so much over the years that it can be hard to get consistent calls on that.
Another wide openness for the Tigers. Then it gets to the rim.
Got a nice rebound. It gets to the rim with a nice move. It'll be a timeout for Coach Sharp and the Eagles.
He's going to want to clean that rim defense up.
So with the lead 7, 28-21, timeout for the Eagles.
And Jason, like what you were saying about that travel call, it's changed a lot with the. Everybody had a problem with Iverson coming in with the carry, right? Right. And he put his hand on the ball, said to stop calling it. It's one of those things where you see such electric basketball players take maybe that half extra step right there, and they're just like, it's so good for basketball because it looks so pretty. They're just taking it completely out. And when you get down to this level where kids can't execute it the same way,
yes,
they think they can do the same thing, and it doesn't work as well.
Yes.
And that's not what Canterbury's doing at all. He's just taking off a little early.
Yes.
And it's something he's not been called for all season. So he's got a rep that's harping on him. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
McAfee looking for somebody to go. Pass into Hess. Out to Golden. Golden for 3. No good.
Back to him. Another one.
Golden for 3 again. No good.
Oh, and fighting there. Get it all right back up on him. Morset.
Long pass. Morset. No good.
And this first half has been rougher, but you can tell that that's where they want to run their offense. He will.
Yeah. He's going to want to forget this side.
McAfee.
Canterbury.
Assist from Hayes Golden. Jack McAfee puts it in. He's now in double figures with 11. 1:19 remaining in the first half. Chris Butler hits the 3.
The Tigers hit from deep.
Going to cut the lead to 6.
Just hanging around.
Yep.
There we go. Hayes Golden.
Oh.
That's not. That's
what he definitely can't call Hess for that one. The ball wasn't there. If you're going to either bounce that one real hard and he can track it, but throwing that so fast in there, it's such a hard ball to track.
Yeah.
Unless you just have elite chemistry and you know exactly what's going on.
You know, Hess is a sophomore. This is really his first real extended varsity action.
Yep.
You probably don't have that chemistry built for that kind of pass.
That's when he's throwing to Husky. He's throwing to McAfee. It's all about knowing your personality. Another and one for the Tigers.
Another and one for the Tigers. Samuel Brockins. That young man, to be not as tall as those big guys. He's been driving the basket all night fearlessly. And he's shooting for his 12th point of the night, which would be the game lead.
Up and can't get to go.
Peterson with the rebound.
Pass into Golden. Golden back out to Peterson. Talent. Peterson.
Great pass.
Jackpot.
And that's enough. Like I said, you put that ball down, that's a chance to track it. You got it right up and in.
Yep.
McAfee.
Peterson. Peterson gets the assist. There's going to be a foul call over here. I think they're going to get Hess. Going to get Hess with the foul. That's going to be his first.
That's
second.
Yeah, Hess had a lot. Had a lot of ball there.
Yeah. Inbound pass to Rylan Conley. Conley,
there you go.
Looking for Morissette on the cut. He's not there.
Cheerleaders were open though. Ready.
I would be scared too if I saw basketball flying at me a billion miles an hour.
You'd catch it and you'd be ready to shoot.
10 seconds left. We're going to look for the final shot.
Please.
At least try to. No. Golden on the ground.
It's out of bounds. There we
score
go.
here. Jason, they score here.
Yep. We got to send a memo.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay,
blanket it out.
Pigeon
All in good
Forge.
fun. I could never be a basketball coach.
4 seconds left. 3, 2, racing up court. Conley.
They got
And
a legal screen. I didn't think it was illegal. I thought it was pretty good set. It looked physical.
They got a hard physical foul call.
And you see Pigeon drains the shot too with .3. That's a tough ball.
Who hit that?
12.
12. Okay. Yeah.
Samuel
Brackets, who's single-handedly kept Pigeon Forge. No, good.
Just short.
So that's a break. Your Seymour Eagles lead 32-26 in pretty tightly contested game between the two. I think Seymour has a lot of things they can work to their advantage, and we'll see where it goes in the second half. Samuel Brackets has really played a great game, though, for Pigeon Forge keeping them in it.
Yeah, it's funny, Jason. You look up at the end of the first quarter, and you're like, well, Seymour kind of controlled that game. They were up 5 or 6, and you're like, but it's closer in the bell. Now you're sitting here going, I thought Pigeon Forge controlled that second quarter.
Yeah.
Still 6 and so going. So it's been a fun game.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with you here in about 10 minutes.
All right.
So going out and sure, you hear. And what gives them gives them and that's benefits. That's a very basic service. It's all for TV. This year, here's the audience. Always I'll start. Let us know. He said, I say you see the rest of your forces keep going football. In 10 days, 141 carries, 1,064 yards, and his is 6 yards per carry. Ladies and Mr. Russ. See, oh, Charles, another 10 seconds, no more minutes. Charles, okay. When you think of that, anyway, people can like, you really have. Well, this is funny. Like, Ryan. Really did the planning and the hundreds. Really did. It's really.
As we return from half here at Seymour High School, the Eagles lead 6-point lead, 32-26. They had extended the lead up to, I believe, 11 or 12, and then Pigeon Forge fought and clawed back. Samuel Bracken's got hot. He's up to 13 in the first half.
It was about 28-16, and then it just kind of drew right back in.
Yeah, 12. Samuel Brackens has 11. Number 23, Chris Fudger, also a great first half. He has 13. Brackens 11. Over on the Seymour side, leading scorer, number 21, that's Jack McAbee with 11 points. That's a great first half for Jack.
It is.
I've been scoring at a very high rate for the Eagles, but tonight he's been leading the way for this lead. Talon
Here we
Peterson
go.
brings it on to the
The
Eagles.
pressure right out the gate for the Tigers.
Still by the Tigers, and we lost it.
Hang on up.
Canterbury's going to get his first foul. 10 seconds in, we get our first foul time.
Wow.
Really, really good foul, too, because it was about to be a fast break.
Yes.
One where he almost got a steal and kind of slowed up the fast break as well.
First off, Cobb County, we got the fastest timeout. Now we got the fastest foul.
All right.
Setting records all over the place.
Riley Conley gives it up to Morissette. Morissette to Brackens. Work it over to Gage Case. Now back to Conley. Conley.
Hold up. Got it. Post to grab it out of hell.
That'd be something they talked about at halftime because that was the most settled
Play they've run.
play they've run the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been more of a drive and
32-28.
kick kind of situation, and they had a couple good screens and had a good set.
Golden boy for three.
Oh, no good.
Almost.
Rebound by
Lob it
Hannon.
in there,
McAbee
gets it blocked.
can't get it.
Morissette comes up with the ball. His Tigers trail by 4. Look to the sideline to Coach Philip Cheney for the call, and now they're running their offense.
Here we go. Conley and
Morissette,
Morissette.
he's going to try
Tigers.
jumper. No
Still not-
good.
Still not rolling for Morissette.
McAbee. Here we go. Golden brings it up for the Eagles. Golden works it. Golden.
Good night. He got thrown all the way into the cheerleaders there, and no call from the officials there. And
Oh,
he's Golden trying to get back.
lost the
With the ball
ball.
down low, they're going to call ball out of bounds. Probably stay there with Pigeon Forge. Checking in, Aiden Husky. Hayes Golden going to walk it off yet again.
Yeah, he takes some bumps and bruises.
He does.
Here we
Bounce
go.
it, bounce to Conley.
It's a good set,
And-
well played by the Eagles on defense there.
There's 12.
Brackens had a little
Brackens up and no good. Husky.
take there.
That's the first attack he's ever. He didn't finish.
Peterson to McAbee. McAbee for three. No good.
Nice. Aiden Husky. They're going to
That's a dealer's choice there, but
Yeah,
McAbee
yeah.
takes that dribble to settle. I've never liked shooting off the
I
dribble.
know. I thought he's thinking about it too much.
Yep. You take that dribble and set.
Yep.
Just go ahead and let it rip.
Peterson will inbound for the Eagles.
And
Oh, he's got McAbee inside.
McAbee.
Up and under. No
There's
good.
a lot
Good.
of contact. They're just not going to give him anything inside there.
Nope.
Hammond Days with contact on good takes.
Tigers.
As long as we don't get cheap fouls down here on this end.
Oh,
No
both
good.
Eagles had just decided that was going to go in. It didn't go after the rebound.
Kevin.
Chapman comes out of there with it.
Oh, that's
He didn't get much of a
No.
choice there. You have to call that.
No, and that's one where Talon has seen them not get calls on that contact. So he said, I'm not even going to try to hit this shot. I'm just going to get all the contact I
Yep.
can and see what happens.
Yep.
He's definitely shooting. They're gonna discuss it though. Not sure how much longer the discussion it should take. He definitely did a pump fake and then went up through the contact for the shot. They're going to take it underneath. Ooh,
okay.
Sharp's not going to be happy about that one.
Taking a different route.
Peterson inbounds to Husky.
Husky Bohannon.
Oh, just bad timing there. Husky was
Yeah.
wide open and Talon's coming through clearing and hit the ball.
Maccabee, Canterbury. Working how's it stolen?
Nice
More set.
anticipation from Morissette on that steal.
Talon, a great job getting back, getting in front there, shutting off a layup.
That was 23.
Roger.
Got it in the Tigers. Are closing the gap.
He's going to be up to 17 points at this point. Going to the line for his next. Coach Sharp not happy about the officiating at the moment.
Here we go. 23 pulls up and got it.
Got it down to one. Here's that counterpunch we need like we had last night. Yep.
Seymour.
Remaining in the third.
Seymour's really got to be smart, not let this lead slip away.
Really need Hayes Golden. There he is. He's coming back in now.
Yes.
Be a good time for him to get back and get this settled down.
Oh,
There we go.
now they're going to call
Shooting.
They're going to call Conley on the foul there, and this time Peterson's going to go to the line for two. Checking in for Pigeon Forge is going to be number 20, Carson Blaylock.
And checking in for Seymour, W number 12, number 11, Hayes Golden.
That's the fourth foul on Ryland Conley. Something to watch going forward. Early fourth foul. Peterson misses the first.
Not been super involved on the offensive side, but a really good defensive presence for the Tigers tonight. Probably likes to get double fouls, but he's been in on a lot of plays.
Yep.
Pearson. Fires. Got it.
Lead back to two, 33-31 Eagles. Bracken's bringing the ball forward for Pigeon Forge.
Here we go. Brackens. Morissette. Oh,
Nice step
Can't
back,
get
but
to
can't,
go.
can't get it to go.
oh.
Right back off Golden. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to
So
save it off and then
That's
came
some
back
good
and hit it in. Yep.
awareness, but sometimes you're in the way of that.
Yep.
Federal inbound for Pigeon Forge. To
Fudge pass it to Brackens. And go to the ground.
Going to be a blocking foul.
It was in
That's gonna
between. It was. Bracken's definitely had his shoulder down, but Golden was falling a little before all that contact got made.
Yeah, Hayes kind of got pumping, going backwards there, and didn't really have anywhere to go, and a hard charging guard coming in on him.
Good job by Macri. Oh,
Bracken had it. Bracken
Oh,
finishes again.
got it.
She's having a night.
is a good finisher for Pigeon Forge.
Like I said,
With the none.
not with a lot of size or length in there. He just
No.
determined.
Good body control.
Pearson.
Being open. Back to Peterson. Peterson. Nice, easy little jumper. Good.
Two, no good.
Job by Husky. They're going to call a foul. Oh, there's a lot of jump ball there.
Rebound play.
21. Interesting. Sure thought that was going to be on Aiden Husky the way he was the one tying the jump ball up, so they must have called it off the ball.
Yeah. Score tied 33 all halfway through your third quarter.
Here we go. So
Brackens
Brackens got it.
They got to figure out something, stop him to get to the rim. Yep. That's been the big difference. Doing anything he wants at the rim.
Pigeon Forge, their first lead in, well, I don't know if they've led at all, but they've erased this
Canterbury
their
for
lead.
three. Just off.
Chasing it down. Good job.
Maccabee. Canterbury.
There you go.
They're going to get a foul on Franklin Lanza. That's going to be Lanza's third.
Really gives the Eagles a chance to breathe and settle in around here.
Here we go, Canterbury to line. Up. Got it. Up. Can't get that one. More set on the rebound for Pigeon Forge.
Tigers with a 1-point lead, 35-34, 3 minutes remaining.
Grafton's just, he's feeling it. Having a pull, having a night. They switched Golden onto him, and they were worried about him getting to the rim and just pulls up for three. Grafton's again.
Stone.
Took off.
Got it.
Good timeout. Yep.
Pigeon Forge extending its lead.
Wow.
And Tiger fans are loving it.
We had that timeout earlier where the body language was completely flipped. Seymour was on fire. Pigeon Forge, not so much. Now, these Tigers have a 6-point lead, their biggest of the game. And for just a second there, Peyton, as a shooter, former shooter, still a shooter, right? You'll claim it for life.
Yeah.
We start making those little inside baskets and things. It can lead to some heat outside as well. You get that confidence going.
Oh, yeah. You just want to see one go through. And Brackens has been seeing those little shots go in all night. He sees they switch a different guard onto him. They see he's like, all right, I'm going to back up. I'm not going to get beat to the rim. And instantly he's like, all right, I'll shoot this. And he hadn't shown that all night. But if you're already feeling it, might as well just let it rip.
Yeah. 20 points for Brackens. Also, Chris Fudger, a really nice game with 18. That's pretty much all Pigeon Forge scored. All but two, which is Bryson Morissette. Coming into the game, Morissette was firing, and I thought he was going to be
The focal point.
the focal point of their offense, but
He may still lead them in shots.
yeah.
Oh, go. Hayes Golden. Golden up. Golden.
Hayes
Good.
needed that big time basketball. Hayes Golden.
Golden will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. He's got 8 tonight after 34 last night. Free throw, no good. Tigers still cling to a 4-point lead. 2:20 remaining, third quarter.
Up and got it.
Morissette gets one to go. What a time.
It brings for Morissette stretches the lead to 7. Largest of the night for the Tigers.
Canterbury works it around. No good.
Watson Fudger, nice defense. Pigeon Forge now playing like the team with all the confidence.
Good. And Ty Pearson trying to explain to the ref what happened.
Yeah. Tom clearly doesn't like the call, but underneath there, you're setting yourself up for whatever the ref's going to do.
Yep. We don't have the restricted area in high school basketball.
Yeah.
Can't set up right under the hoop, or you can. But
You leave it up to the officials there.
you get the call there.
And wiping the floor.
Clean up.
Clean up on all 2
Yeah,
times.
Clean up an hour two. Clean up an hour two. Somebody bring out the mop.
Pigeon Forge shooting for a 10-point lead here from the stripe. Things have
Out of nowhere,
escalated quickly.
Here we go. Oh, got it.
Double-digit lead for Pigeon Forge with just under 2 minutes to go.
Golden
Needed that every time.
Good.
Wow. Shot, they can turn right to Hayes Golden.
Put the biscuit right back in the basket. Hayes Golden dials up a long 3.
Right, box out of Canterbury. He's gonna go out of Canterbury. Him and Hayes both going for that ball, just kind of lost out of bounds.
He did do a great job with boxing. He did. Couldn't quite hold on to the rebound. I think these last few games, Hayes Golden has really established himself as kind of the go-to scorer when in the clutch when it's needed. And that's something the Eagles need.
Blacken's going to be pressured. 23 up, and no good.
Hayes with the rebound. He's going to go.
Why not? Boy, steam.
They're going to get that call.
Going to get 20.
That's going to be the bonus.
Carson Blaylock gets the foul. Hayes Golden to the line in the bonus. He's going to try to cut this lead to 5.
There's your hair on fire right there.
Yep.
Here we go. Hayes going to 9. Golden can't get that one.
That was good. Really hope you don't see the negative effects of the back-to-back night here going into the 4th.
Goes
See,
up, got it.
see the front end of the free throw or the front of the rim on a free throw. You start thinking about that kind of thing. Lead 6 now for Pigeon Forge, 46-40. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. Good hands.
That ball's going into the stands.
It's going to stay with Pigeon Forge. Morissette inbounds to Gage Case. Back to Morissette.
Oh, John Morissette brings it around. Morissette top of the key. Got it.
What about?
Wow.
Every time for Morissette to get hot.
Good roll for Morissette.
Hey,
You ought to know better than to leave him open out there.
Golden and the Eagles
He's
got to
gonna
think of
take it.
something. No good.
Good job by Hess.
Hayes
They're
has.
going to call this out of bounds.
Clock still running. Ran off about 4 seconds there.
Yeah, they're going to reset it here.
49-40.
Really need a big stopping a bucket going into the 4th here.
Yep. Stopping a bucket on the last shot of the quarter would be
Yes.
nice.
Please.
Somebody just try and pop up a 3. And
Going to stay with Pigeon Forge.
that is not exactly what I meant.
It's all right.
Now
Now we're going to see what kind of inbounds play Coach Cheney calls here.
They're going to get a
He's going
30-second
to talk about it. Yep. And design something up here. Or hold for the last shot. I'm not sure what Coach Cheney's going to do. Maybe you have an set from out of bounds, and
you really like to get
if you don't get the quick score, set it up, take the last. Look at that. You're a star of social media time, almost posting photos of you.
All right, let's go. Shout out to my mom.
Miss Candy Buffington, one of our counselors here at Seymour High School.
And if you didn't know, she did go to school at Northern Illinois University.
There you go.
Wow, is that the Salukis? Yeah, the Salukis.
Her dorm room was right next to the football field. How about that? Best seat in the house. Here we
You tell
go.
more someone to let it rip too. But like you said, I think they said if it wasn't a layup, set it back up. Let's get this last shot.
Yep. That looks like, well, just going to make a move to the basket.
And he's still.
And again, here we go.
This is a good run. Up. No.
That was one of those with
Ball's
he was going to
going
get
out.
contested at the rim.
Yeah, and he
24 just kind of laid back and let him take his shot, and he just left it short.
a little short.
Seymour's got
Breaking the laws of-
6.2 seconds to go.
All right, he goes, let's cut into this 9-point lead right before the
Yeah,
break.
good set here.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
For Canada,
They're trying to hold it to the first shot.
They're not gonna-
Here
gonna
it
shoot
goes. Oh,
Big steal there for John Cagle, who had just entered the game. Nice play for the underclassman. I'll assume he's an underclassman. Our roster doesn't indicate.
okay. Usher.
Little usher for the dance that you want to enjoy. All right, 8 minutes to play. 9-point lead for the Pigeon Forge Tigers. Looks like Coach Sharp drawing up some things down there on the sidelines.
Yeah, he's really going to want them to get just more shots total up because been patient, been getting good looks, but everything that came good, really just the start of that quarter because it wasn't a ton late. Yeah, it came good at the start of that quarter with everything. They were pushing it to the rim, getting shots up off the rim, getting offensive rebounds. So then Coach Sharp wanting them to get the ball down the court and get them up.
Just seemed like we could not run our sets that quarter. We kind of disjointed. For some of that, Hayes was out a little bit, and
that was a big turning point there. Yep. The no call on Hayes' layup, and then he was out. He was hurt and misses a couple minutes, and the game really turned a little bit in that moment.
Here we go. Now Samuel Brackens. 23 goes up. No good. And
ball landed out of bounds. Going to go to Pigeon Forge to get a few airball chants from the crowd. They showed up for the boys' game. We get down there and encourage those guys to show up for both. Yeah. Canterbury with the ball in the corner.
That's the best part of the student section, though. You got a kid's he's got 20 and missed. Almighty finally. That's one just short of the rim. Just let him hear it.
Yeah. Make him think about it, right?
Yeah.
Hayes Golden inbound.
Gonna get more set back in here for Alonzo.
Golden boy go inbound it. And up to Bohannon. Golden for three. No good.
Dust off.
Good look. Like the take there.
Oh yeah, it's one that Coach Sharp's not really mad at all. Canterbury.
Nice.
David. Yeah.
Canterbury.
Something that can get you spurred started.
Oh, man. Put the rabbit in the hat.
Just shot the gap there.
Cut the lead to 7.
And Canterbury cuts that lead to 7.
Yes. First step.
That's something they've been missing in there. Every time Brackens runs, they foul him, but Tess just straight walling up. It's great. Got a hand on the ball. See if we can string together a couple baskets now.
Tess sets the screen, rolls.
There we go. Bohannon lost the ball for a second. Abe Hess tries to put it back in.
Man,
no good.
A lot of contact in there for a no ball, too, and twice. Oh. For all the end ones we've seen on the other end, it's tough to swallow for Coach Sharp and these Eagles.
Here we go.
That's Bohannon. Good. Just saves it right back to the Tigers. Morset with a little floater. That's pretty.
Lead 4-9.
42 Tigers.
Golden. No good.
And
it's going to go the other way.
Golden ready to throw the ball in.
Yeah. Didn't realize the shell went the other way.
here we go. Here's Conley. And still by Abe Hess.
Just poking on there.
Canterbury.
Canterbury, great shot.
What is on the dot?
Great awareness from Golden to see Canterbury down all the way across the court. Great pass. Wide open. Going to get Bohannon.
No, they got timeout first. Got a timeout for the Tigers first.
Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, he's going to get a 30-second here right before
Tigers get a timeout.
Right before we get a foul call.
Yep.
6-point lead. 6-point lead for the Tigers. 5:33 left to go in the fourth.
60-second timeout.
Well, I'm kind of at a loss for words as to what to say.
Yeah, it's been hopefully get the ball to Canterbury's, which is saying
Yeah,
he's had it's been a lot of Hayes trying to carry us, but he's had the last couple of plays that been really nice shooting that gap, and then Hayes finding him all the way across for the corner shot. Just, I'd keep attacking the bucket and make him call something because they have, and Coach Sharp and Coach Bohannon are working them, so I'd get it in there because they're loving to call the end ones, but if you miss it, I'll let you have it.
With that
Which is
three,
usually the opposite.
with that three for Bohannon, that puts, that three for Canterbury, that puts 3 Eagles in double figures. Hayes Golden with 12. Canterbury and McBee both have 11. McBee's been very quiet this half after starting strong. A very nice.
That's another game where Talon's had a lot of extended minutes sitting down. I don't know if he's just still working back from that injury with the mask bothering him, but Canterbury stepping up. We had McAfee step up in the first half. We're going to really need them to keep
trying to get
taking some of that load off of Hayes.
Canterbury.
Yep. I saw it too.
Got his arm out there, just not giving us
lost the ball.
Yep.
And Bohannon timeout.
And Canterbury, you can say a lot of embellished contact one way or the other, but Canterbury usually is a guy that stands there and takes that right in the chest, and he did. And they just let me go.
Yep.
Good hustle by Bohannon to get that settled. So when he gets that ball down there and he gets that timeout, it's such a huge possession here for the Eagles. So hopefully Coach Sharp can get something drawn up and we can get another bucket and draw it down to maybe even one possession with the 3.
Yeah, it's still anybody's game. 6 points. I mean, you'd rather be on the 6-point lead,
Obviously,
of course, but still anybody's game. Single digits, 5-16. It looks like the Eagles have settled down a little bit and got some better looks. Although we've had some Pigeon Forge turnovers here. A lot of teams, they claw back and fight hard, and they're playing their hardest, and holding on to that lead becomes a difficult challenge.
It's hard to flip that switch, and you saw it. You saw it last night with the Eagles. They fought and clawed all the way back into it, and it's hard to turn that switch off and just play defense on that last possession. And Talon tries to draw that charge just to keep the momentum going. But it's one of those where it's like, you'd rather him back off, set the defense, and just make him take a shot, right? But hard to flip that switch. So hopefully we can keep the pressure, keep Pigeon Forge set up.
Canterbury keeps it in bounds, looks down.
Canterbury.
Why not? It's no good. Just got to finish that one. Here we go.
Here come the Tigers. No good.
Bohannon disrupted that just enough.
And Jordan
saves it. Great pass.
Canterbury. No, the down to 4.
2 straight golden. Oh,
man. Puts it back in.
That's his night.
Brackens has a great sense of awareness around the basket, especially for a guard.
He had both feet on the ground when he took that.
It looked like he was tossing it.
Canterbury for 3 up and no good.
It's a good look. But yeah, he just looked like he was almost, like you said, throwing a lob off the glass or something and
banked it in.
Brought in.
Back to 6 points for Pigeon Forge.
He went to the Santiago Cruz School of Craft finishing around the rim.
They're fronted again. Looking for a shot. Over to Fudger. He's going to take a 3. Man. Back to 9.
And the Tigers extend their lead.
Those shots not having it down. He wanted a hand up in the face of Fudger. He saw him start dancing with it. And he's screaming for Aiden Husky to get a hand up, and just one step too far off from there.
Still playing. Kindly got it. Tigers extend their lead. Timeout, Seymour.
Tigers out to almost their largest lead. They led by 12 for a moment earlier, but back to 11. You got to hate it. You fight and claw and get that lead back down to 5, and now bang, they counterpunch and right back up to 11.
Minute, and it's right back to 11. Like you said, it's one of those you hope Eagles can settle in here and really get a fight back, but That's one of those that'll weigh on you there for a minute.
Yeah.
Fudger and Bracken's just 1-2, 1-2. It's
I'd say Morrison got hot, hit a couple, but
Yep.
they got 46 between them of their 58.
yeah. You got to expect at some point here, Pigeon Forge is going to kind of pull it, rein it in, pull it back a little bit.
I bet that's exactly what they talked about in that timeout.
Yeah.
Really, because like we said, it's hard to flip that switch. But now you're up 11. You've got to, and you get a timeout like that.
Yep.
Really got to tell them to settle in, get Fudger, get Brackens, just dribbling the ball around. But for the Eagles, it's the opposite. We really got to start pushing it.
Here we go. Here's Canterbury. Janet Peterson. Golden. Canterbury.
Good take.
Golden. Got it.
Call. You got to make the math. You got to get the call, right?
That's the trick.
Yes, sir.
So we can get back down to 8 really fast here. Canterbury having a quarter.
Free throw,
Yeah.
good.
No hesitation on free throw.
No. Canterbury up 16 on the night. Eagles trail 58-50, 3:11 remaining.
And here we go. That'll be the 23 for the Tigers.
Fudger over the Morissette. Morissette. I would say 2/3 of the fouls called against Hayes Golden are exactly that foul.
And he picks up a lot of them, and it might be a reputation because you see a lot of these
Yes.
refs night after night after night, but
Yep.
sometimes he takes one right in the chest, and you got to separate that.
Yep.
And it's hard. It's the human element of it, but you got to separate that. You took an arm right to the chest there. Really like to see him get that call. He's like it clearly.
No.
And there we go.
He's not speaking, though.
No.
He's letting his eyes do the work.
I had a coach tell me very late.
Nice.
There you go.
Great steal. Great hustle from David Canterbury. Get an arm in there, knock the ball free. Tal Peterson finds Canterbury. Canterbury to Bohannon. Bohannon
Lots of Canterbury.
Canterbury.
Oh, he's going to travel again.
It's one of those where you got that footwork in your head.
Yep.
It just starts building. And even with the great quarter he's having, he stumbled a little bit on that. Yep. They're looking at him. So need another stop here. Got to string them together.
There you go. Conley brings it up for the Tigers.
Conley with 4 fouls brings it up for Pigeon Forge. Got it over to
Seymour down by
Brackens.
8.
Man, they're still being aggressive on
And
offense.
Why would you do anything else but give it
Yeah.
to Brackens and
Yeah.
get out of the way and have Fudger and Morissette just line up? That's what I do.
He was looking for a shooting foul there.
It's
That
a
was
continuation. I like it.
that was
Can't get it if you don't ask.
yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm going to give him the sideline out of bounds even. So not enough continuation there for Brackens.
Seymour down by 8. Conley to pass on to the Tigers.
I'm really surprised to see
Morissette.
aggressiveness offensively.
I mean, why stop? I mean,
I guess
there's 2 trains of thought there. Like you said, there's back off or but if you're rolling, just get it, keep it going. Keep that foot down.
they're going to get Gage Case with the foul.
Man,
Not a shooting foul.
yeah, and you knew going in, like you said, we saw Morissette take a bunch of shots early, and you were like, they look good, just weren't falling. You let Brackens and you let Fudger carry you, and then he got hot.
Just
A
a
hard combination of nice move. Keeps the and one.
Nice.
Love the ball.
Nice job for
Jack
Jack McAbee. McAbee can cut that lead down if he converts the free
Even in
throw.
a possible loss here, McAbee, really, really good bright spot for the Eagles tonight.
Here we go. The Eagle Nation's got to get rocking here. They got to get loud. Maccabee fires. No.
8-point lead.
Seconds and counting. Star.
Jeez, rocking for three.
Not tonight.
That's a dagger right
The
there.
Tigers
sure was.
stand.
I mean, that was a good take, but after that three, it's going to be an uphill climb.
Yeah. Brackens 3 from the corner keeps them 25 on the night, stretches the lead to 11 with 1:36 remaining. Hayes Golden will go to the line for 2. Brackens with 25, Fudger 24.
Borset with 13. That's their entire. Quick math.
Yeah.
There's 2 points missing somewhere, but
Wow.
carrying it. Just those three.
Golden can't get the second one. Golden with the rebound.
No good.
Yeah, and here comes her backing it out. Eagles going to continue to pressure. Reach. Going to get a timeout for the Pigeon Forge here.
Full timeout.
All right, you said it, Jason. That three on the they tried to set the press up late. That three over the top.
Mm-hmm.
You find Brackens. How he doesn't have someone on him, I don't know, but you find him. He hits that three. It's a big dagger.
Yep. 11-point lead, 1:23 on the clock.
Honestly, Seymour's just got to stop the bleeding at this point.
So hard coming into these non-district matchups against teams you don't match up with a lot, especially a county rival, to really kind of figure how things are going to go.
And on back-to-back nights, it's a really tough ask for the Eagles.
Especially, we've been playing sporadically with the weather and things like that. So, of course, Pigeon Forge facing that same thing, but had a little time off after their Tuesday game versus Alcoa.
It's a really tall ask, and the Eagles had it all there. It seemed like they had a really good first half. It's that about 2 minutes into the third quarter when Hayes came out and the game kind of just flipped right there for a minute. It was. Yep.
Looks like we have a new cameraman running the cameras right now.
My 9-year-old daughter, Amelia Davis.
Shout out. All right, here we go.
Might get a little sporadic filming here.
Let's try.
Pigeon Forge goes right to the rim as the Eagles try to put on a trap and some pressure and let one loose.
Franklin Lanza gets his first points of the night. Stretches the lead to its largest at 13. Oh. At this point, no need to foul, but
nope. But they're gonna
13-point lead, minute 3 left.
Yeah,
It's going to be in the bonus. Should be.
Right? Yep, they got 5. We have 3, so we got 2 more.
Sorry.
2 more until we end the bonus, but you keep fighting. I'm not sure you start fouling yet. Doesn't seem to be close enough.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Definitely not trying to bounce, trying to get a steal there.
Peterson. That's going to be Peterson's third.
And there we go. Here comes the pressure by the Eagles.
Oh, there's
Dumps it
Lance.
off. Got it.
Lance
There's going to
again.
be a lot of layups on as well.
15.
68-53.
Late 15-point lead.
Yeah.
We've just gotten ice cold lately.
And slow to get up.
And nice
Fudger.
contest at the rim. Yeah.
You can't blame Golden for defending it. Team's up by 15 with 40 seconds left. Fast break, driving to the basket. You're going to go for it.
Oh, yeah. It's just a good hard contest.
Luckily, Fudger, he hit the floor and then hit the bleachers. Luckily, he's up and shooting. No harm. Well, there was a foul.
No.
First shot, no good for Fudger.
But yeah, I mean, you and me were up here talking about Pigeon Forge maybe backing off. They never did, and you got to credit coach for that because
Yeah.
they kept that gas pedal down, and it stretched.
Yeah.
It looked like okay, they're going to win by 6 or 8, and it's all the way up to 16.
Yeah. I mean, if you know your team and you know that that's just not them, they don't do that that kind of thing, then maybe just playing it out is the right thing to do.
Just let it rip.
Golden launching.
No,
Can't get the
can't
go.
get one to fall.
Maccabee and Bohannon battle for the rebound. It goes off both their hands, and I guess
Eagles.
back to the Eagles.
Huh.
If you have 2 guys knock it out of bounds, it goes back
Yeah.
to your team. I
Cancels
think
out.
yeah, that's how it works.
There
Golden's
goes
going to
Golden.
get a look.
Get it into Bohannon.
And Bohannon can't get the go.
There's a
And-
Cosmo the whole second half there.
Yep.
Couple good looks, doesn't falls, and the slip and fall and knocked out of bounds. That's
10 seconds remain.
third ever since the middle of the third quarter coming up for the Eagles. Now.
The Tigers can turn this one.
All right.
Pigeon Forge Tigers are going to win this 69-53.
Tigers improved to 12-6 on the season. Seymour falls to 7-14. Your leading scorers for the Eagles, number 13, David Canterbury, 16 points, followed by 14 for Jack Maccabee, 12 for Hayes Golden. Samuel Brackens and Chris Fudger are co-scoring leaders in the game, each with 25 for the Tigers. So a big night for those two young men. We will see you next time here from Seymour High School. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Tigers fly.